What's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a new short movie. The name of the short movie is What If Naruto Was the Reincarnation of the Mask? And yeah guys, it is an unscripted movie. Now before continuing this, if you haven't figured it out, it's a Jim Carrey's movie from the past, maybe in the early 2000s. Yeah, the mask, remember the mask which was green and he wore it and turned into this goofy character? Yeah, the same one. So I'm gonna give those abilities to Naruto as the reincarnation. And aside from that, the reason why I'm not making most of your ideas is because, well, I can't just keep up with them. I'm trying to watch as much as animes as I can, but yeah, I do have a physical life outside of that, and most of the time I just can't keep on watching animes. I have to go out and meet with my friends who have been calling me and contacting me, as well as, usually do the chores around the house as well. So yeah, it might take a lot of time, but just don't stop at one idea. Be creative, guys. Come up with something different that is related to Narutoverse, or could be added, but not something quite obnoxious. Spidey, don't mean to be rude, my guy, but yeah, some of your ideas, the ships are just wild. I mean, how can I connect 2 or 3 universes together and combine them into one? That is a cool idea in general rights, but this is something that is quite difficult to achieve, and most of the people, they won't be able to understand the story of what is really going on here. Like I tried it with my past movie. Most of you guys did not understood the story, like what the hell was going on in it. So I was like, maybe this is too technical. Even while making the what if, I was confused myself and had to stop for a moment to rewatch the video, which I have never done before, to see if I have made a mistake or not. Or yeah, if I have forgotten where I left off or not. So I hope you don't mind, and yeah, just enjoy, man. That is why this channel was created. Some things, I can do, some things which I'm limited to and I cannot do. So yeah, in the end, I give up and mostly cannot make your ideas. I hope you don't mind, but I'm trying my best as much as I can to come up with the stuff that you guys suggest so that I can make the what ifs in my own way, like I used to do in the past. So yeah, let's enjoy and hope we can continue this on for much longer, I suppose. Now enough of my yip yapping. Without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Roll the intro. Story begins with a 5-year-old Naruto Uzumaki, who was currently laying in his hospital bed in Konoha Gakure no Sato, all bandaged up, and many of his bones were broken as well, so he couldn't move, and all he could do was stare up into the ceiling of the room and space with cold gaze. You see, what happened was, he was beaten to the inch of his life by the people of Konoha yesterday night on October 10th, since it was the anniversary of the Kyuubi's defeat from 5 years ago, as well as his 5th birthday, which turned sour because of the beating that he has received. And he has acknowledged one thing: these people hated him to the core for some reason, and called him a demon. And that was proven to him when he entered his own mindscape, or stumbled upon there, where he saw the Kyuubi no Yoko. And it only confirmed why the people called him demon until the Kyuubi told him that the Biju and him were different altogether. And that is when Naruto realized these people were just venting off their anger on him, since he couldn't defend himself, and not on a huge monster that was in front of him. And that enraged Naruto to the core. And that is when he stumbled upon something else, and that was a corrupted energy from within deep of his soul. And Kyuubi guided him there in hopes the kid would die, but something interesting happened. Kami, Yami, and Shinigami, the 3 goddesses of the Shinto pantheon, appeared there on their own, and they looked at Naruto with sorrowful eyes. The child of prophecy has suffered enough, sisters, and this power that we have kept from him as a backup is to be used. This world is damned already, sister. No matter how much you try, it cannot be preserved any longer, said another feminine voice. I know, sisters, said a calm and soothing voice over the 2 grumbling and roaring ones. I have tried, and yet these humans have let me down and again and again. I have sent many saviors, and in the end they killed their own saviors with their hands, like they doing this one too as well. So what's this going to be? He will have his revenge. He will have our revenge. We have forsaken this world, young one, and you were chosen to save it. But now it has changed. You are now chosen to forsake it, to destroy it. What will happen to him then? Said QB. You will help him. We are making him an immortal and giving him a power that has been given to us as a gift from the Norse pantheon. There are other pantheons outside? Yes, there are, and they are from different universes and dimensions, and they have given us a keepsake for helping them out in a war. What is that? As the corrupting energy that was there was broken, as a green mask appeared. That is this mask. A mask? This is no mask that is ordinary, Kyubino Yoko. Young Naruto, this mask possesses the power of the god of mischief, Loki, who single-handedly almost ended the Asgard with the help of this mask. You see, this mask is quite different. It doesn't give you power or any other than that of sort. It gives you abilities that are way beyond what a normal human can do. You can play mind tricks and even boggle the mind to the point where people go psychotic. And this mask, even though it's not going to buff you in any other sort, will keep you safe and will make you a god in its own right. So Naruto, tell us what you wish for. Do you wish for having revenge on all of them? The people who forsake you? The people who left you? What do you mean? What do you mean who left me? Your parents. What? They're alive? Yes, they are, Naruto. And they too left, thinking that you were the Kyuubi's reincarnate because of the seal and because of the whisker marks. What? They think that I'm a... Yes. But, luckily for you, Hiruzen Sarutobi was able to see the flaw and tell them that that was not the case, but they didn't want to believe him. He even tried to tell the others, but they still don't believe him. That is why you were beaten to the inch of the life and why the people hate you so much. Because they know that nobody cares about you except for the old man, who's just here on a borrowed time. But I can't kill him. He'll die too. No, Naruto. The thing is, he's already dying. What? Who is doing this? Because of an illness, he will pass away, which will give you enough time to train. Train hard, Naruto Uzumaki, because you have been tasked with a job that was not supposed to befall on all of these. And as for those who have seen prophecies, as many of the spirits appeared, Kami-sama, Shinigami-sama, said a huge older toad, and many of the other clans who were secret and loyal to the other, villages, and some of them from Konoha as well. They all looked toward the goddesses, and one of the toads realized who the boy was in front of them, and the Biju as well. Today marks the beginning of the forsakenness of this world. What? You cannot abandon us? You all are not abandoned, but human are. This world is not going to be destroyed, but it is forsaken by us. I have tried to save you from my sister's wrath, but you and the people who you have trusted and lended your power to again and again have done nothing more than to break my heart and my trust. And in the end, I have made a decision. This world is not going to survive, and it will be destroyed, either by you humans or by us. And it will be by us. I rather have it that way than to let my creation destroyed in its own right, because they don't have that right. As all of them look down, and I know what you're thinking, Gamamaru. Do not you dare to go and inform them now. Let them bear with their own mistakes. The mistakes of your own clan, as well as the mistakes of those who you have chosen as the summoners of your clan. Have mercy, please. So it's all because of him? Our summoners are going to suffer because of him? As now the Toad clan, one of the most prominent clans, were being disgraced in front of all because of the gods. And there was nothing he could do. He was enraged. Enraged at what his people have done. Enraged at why the gods were so much anger at them and were going to let them down because of their foolishness. Please, I beg of you, give us a chance. No, I am done giving chances to all of you humans and you all. But please, we beg of you, Please, only once. I think, sister, I know what I'm trying to say here is mad, but we should try it with them. They should teach Naruto on their own accord, and only elders will, without telling this to anyone. If you can do this, then we'll allow this. As after that, they all agreed upon instantly. So, would you from rather learn Naruto? So, I know that Minato-sama is from the Toad clan. I'm not going there, nowhere near that clan. Snake clan is quite strong as well, kid. I would rather have you as my primary contract, Manda-sama. Good. From now on, you'll be learning with me. As after that, we see a bright light appear, and Kami with the words of wisdom disappeared, wishing her best alongside the other goddesses well to Naruto. As now we see Naruto staring coldly up at the ceiling. I still can't believe that all that happened, he thought in his mind. Well, that did, kid. You're speaking to me now. Listen, we're in on this together. I know that I may be the cause of all your pain, but I didn't ask for this, neither did you. We both are the victims here. I know. What? What do you mean? You're not mad at me? No. Why would I be? They're right. You didn't ask for any of this. And from the looks of it, I haven't heard the whole story from your side. Why you did what you did. You're quite smart, kid. Fine. I'll humor you. As Kyuubi began to explain the origin of the story of how he began to hate the humans and how he ended up here. I see. So in the end it was the Hokage from the village who caused all of this mess. Oh my god. How the people are foolish and hate on you because they cannot tame you. Well, now you know. And what do you think? What is there to think? They are dumb idiots and they should be put into place. But what about Hiruzen Sarutobi? The old man is dying, and there's nothing I can do about that. We are here on a borrowed time, Kurama, and in due time we will be able to prepare fully. And with these abilities of mine and your power combined with mine, will become a destructive force to be reckoned with. You know, kid, that power, it's quite corrupting. You'll get intoxicated with it. It's that much dangerous. Are you sure about using that? Yes. What's there to be not sure about? I have been damned by everyone except for gods. And let's just say you. So what's there to be worried about? I know you have my back and you know I have yours. And the gods have ours. And these people, they don't have anyone support behind them. We can easily destroy them if we want to know, kid. But I know what you're trying to say and do here. And that is something that is much more satisfying to witness. What about your parents? I'll wait about that. Naruto said it out loud as the door opened, as Hiruzen Sarutobi walked in. What do you mean, Naruto-kun? What are you gonna wait about? And who are you talking to? As Naruto looked at him with cold eye, Gigi, there is something that I need to know. Many things, but more importantly one thing. What? Are you dying? As Hiruzen visibly flinched. How did you? So it is true. You really are dying, and it wasn't just my hallucination. What was it, Naruto? I met with Kami, Yami, and Shinigami, Gigi, and they want me to destroy the whole world. More like the Shinobi system. What? Wait, what? What are you? I'm not joking, Gigi. And from the looks of it, you too are sure that what I'm telling you is truth. It's because I can sense emotions, Naruto. I'm a sensor as well. And you're not lying, which indicates that you're telling me the truth. If you have really met them, then are you really going to do it? What's the point of not doing it then? If Kami, Yami, and Shinigami have forsaken it, then why should I prevent that from happening? So you really were the child of prophecy. Yes, and they were the ones to inform me that. Unknown to both of them, the elders on either side were hearing this, and they had a dreadful feeling now, clenching their guts. And they were the ones who informed me about my parents as well, who have departed from here thinking that I'm a demon. And you know what? I fully thank them for this, because now I have chosen a path A path that was granted to me to follow by the Kami and Shinigami. No matter how much you try to hide, you three, your presence, I know where you are. And no matter how many times they try to kill me, I have been blessed with a new power, immortality. I will always come back, claw from the cave in whichever you seal me in, or even under the ground. I will, even buried alive, I will come back to haunt all of them. All I'm doing is just stopping and buying time. Buying time so I can harness the power completely, which has been already begun. And until the day you pass. What? So you're... Yes, GD, you heard me right. The day you die is the day these people's destruction begins. Right after your funeral. As Hiruzen then sighed and looked down, I see, Naruto. If the gods have said for this for us, then there's nothing I can do. And besides, I know that you have every right to do what you're going to do. And you're damn sure that as hell that I'm gonna enjoy it, every bit of it. As Naruto then began to get up, and in an instant broke through all the bandages that were hardened over him, as he then stood glaring at Hiruzen. I still can't believe that you are the only one sane enough in all of them. It's because I'm not stupid and I was able to control my wits, Naruto. But still, killing your own family? They're not my family. You are, old man, but they're not. I will never consider those pieces of trash my family. I'll rather strangle them with my own hands if it is possible. And I'm gonna do that. Where are you going currently? I believe he was coming to meet me, said a sinister voice emerging from the shadows. So you're finally here, Orochimaru. I presume that Manda has informed you about the arrangements. Yes, kid. Manda has. And I would like to make a deal to you. Or more specifically, offer you a deal. Naruto, are you seriously going with him? What's wrong with going with my sensei that has been chosen by the Kami? What? Yes. Orochimaru was given a deal. He will be allowed to meet his parents in heaven and be there forever, while the rest of you, except for you, will go down in hell to rot. Those who are innocent, they will die painlessly, and they will be in heaven as well. But those who are corrupted will burn in hell and die full of pain. So, you're going to die either way, Orochimaru. What's the purpose of being alive, sensei? Like you, I too am dying. Call it a curse from Kami to wash off my sins. But I'll take it. I mean, being in the heaven with my parents is everything that I desire now. I'm done with this world either way. I cannot achieve the goal of immortality in this realm, but in that realm, I will be. I see, Orochimaru. Well then, Gigi, it is time for me to say goodbye. Goodbye, Naruto. I'll meet you whenever I can. Don't die on me too early, old man. I promise I'll live as much as I can. As after that, Naruto disappeared with, well, Orochimaru in the shadows, and that is when Anbus from all sorts burst through the door, and as well as the shinobi clan heads, they had a fearful look on their faces, as well as the three elders. You let him go? Why? Are you an idiot? You let our destruction walk away? Not only us, Hiruzen, but you damned the whole elemental nations. So what? The gods have damned us. He's just a outlet to provide the damnation through them. We could have prevented that. Fighting against the nature is one thing, Danzo, that we have done. But fighting against gods, it's bound to end up in hell. Damn it! Where is he? He's with Orochimaru. Shit! Why him? He's given a deal by the Kami as well. Why are the gods so hellbent on destroying us? Asked Tsumi. You still have to ask that? Really? All our ancestors' history is based on the bloodshed. Bloodshed that has been continuing on since the Shinobi clan warring era. Since the age of the Sixth Path. And even before that, we still battled with one another without the powers of a shinobi. It was bound to happen one day. The day of destruction to arrive. And I presume it has. We cannot fight it. We have to. We're not gonna stand down here, Hiruzen. We're gonna track him down and kill him. He's an immortal. How are you gonna do that? Physically. We're gonna seal him away. We're gonna call Minato in and tell him about everything. Yeah, tell these to all the people that you told that he was a demon. Like, right? I did what Minato told me to do. And that was the most idiotic thing. You didn't trust my words. And you knew I was your comrade. Any of you didn't. You trusted his words. Because he was filled with rage of what has transpired. And now, because of all of you and him, we're gonna suffer. And there's nothing we can do about that. We're sorry, Hokage-sama. Sorry is gonna not save anyone. Innocents will go to heaven. Us? Bound to go to hell. As with that, Hiruzen walked away. As all of them were left into the shock. As now we go towards Jiraiya, Minato, Kushina, Tsunade, and Mito, who they were training. As Mito was a spoiled brat now. Or more like their princess in their eyes, who thought that she was better and she was going to avenge everyone and be the hero after killing the demon who was already weakened, as per se. Her brother was nothing more than a stepping stone that she was going to step upon to be the next, child of prophecy. And be the savior of everyone else. One life over the rest. That is something that even their parents have bargained with and were ready to sacrifice until a letter arrived from Konoha and jolted them to the core. And that is when everything around her began to crumble down into ashes. Their parents began to fight. And not only that, Jiraiya and Tsunade were blaming each other as well. And now they were hell-bent on finding her brother, the so-called demon. And not only that, to make up with him. Why? After all these years of training, of telling her that he was nothing more than a monster that needs to be put down and a stepping stone to climb upon, why all of a sudden now? He should be beneath her, not above her. And that is when something happened. A figure appeared there. And its face, it was tan and covered with darkness until he stepped into the light. A tan-skinned, three-whisker marked face was shown with blue eyes and blonde hair with red markings of Norse all over his body. The ruins of Norse mask. As the mask has been corrupted and fueled with rage of Naruto, given him this look and power. His eyes, which were completely white from the other side aside from being blue, were turned green now, as they were glowing. So you are Mito, huh? Naruto? Yes. The real child of prophecy. How does it feel? How does it feel to be the one? To be the stepping stone? As Mito was shot, how do you? This is what happens when you're given the ability to have the power of the gods. Now tell me, how does it feel to be the one who is being left out, who is being abandoned, who has nothing special? You're not special at all as well, Naruto. Really now? I have been given a task. What? To destroy me? Yes, not only you, the whole elemental nations. Yeah, like everyone is gonna allow that. Oh, really now? You should hear the news. It'll be arriving soon. And I'll be seeing all of you soon as well. As after that, Naruto disappeared into the shadow. Hey! Hey, stop! I'm not done talking to you! As she dashed into the shadows, only to be bonked and sent back. What? There's a vault here. But what? Why did you disappear? As a voice then echoed, I told you. You'll never catch me. The catching will be done by me, as I'm the hunter and you're the prey now, Mito. The tables have been turned, and for the good reason. As now, Mito then pantingly went out of her room and downstairs to see that everyone is panic. Especially when Jiraiya arrived there, panting heavily. Why are you panicking, Jiraiya? What has happened? Suna has been destroyed. Not a single soul was left, and green flames are erupting from there. This is that it is Naruto who did this. The destruction is begun. So early? But we thought we had time. It seems as if Hiruzen-sama's health is deteriorating, said Kushina. She said as she finished the letter, as Hiruzen has mentioned that as well down there. He's gonna die soon, and that is how much Naruto has given time. The day he's buried, the day the destruction begins. And he's just lashing out at us, giving us warning and hints to correct our ways, it seems. Meaning there is still hope. And what makes you think that there is? Said a voice as Naruto jumped down and broke through the ceiling and everything, landing perfectly there. As he glared at them, and they were just shocked to see my shut the fuck up, you bloody damn whore. Is that a way to talk to your mother? Said Minato. Weren't I a demon? Oh, let me guess. This is what a demon is called. Naruto pulled out Kyuubi from his pocket and sat him right next to him. See? This is what you call a demon, you moron. Not this. I'm just a human. How is this possible? This is what happens when you're given the abilities of the Norse god. A god? Yes. His ultimate creation. His ultimate weapon. The mask. Which has given me a lot of abilities, by the way, Naruto said, as his demeanor completely changed. As he then looked at Alf. Now, you see, mask has two sides. One is a goofy one, obviously, and the other one is me. Because of the corruptness. We have split personalities, by the way, so yeah, be aware of us. And the other guy, obviously, said the happy-go-lucky mask until Naruto then finally said, "Shut up, will you?" The kid is a sore spot, as everyone was confused. So the abilities are fighting within him. No matter what you say, I don't take it to heart because I have stopped believing in you and will not listen to any one of you. You see, I believed at one time that you were my hero, Minato, but it was proven to be not anything but a delusion. When I found out that you were my father and you thought of me as a demon, I was heartbroken. Well, as they say, you wanted your demon, here you got it. Gift wrapped by me. Well, I'll be out of here, and in an instant, in a most cartoonish way, turning into a tornado, he disappeared out of there. And everyone was just shocked. That kid. He really did leave me here. Wait, you're real? No, I'm a rubber balloon. I'm obviously real. I'm leaving now. The kid sure has been turning into a menace because of that mask influencing over him. I told him that power was intoxicating. What do you mean? The serious demeanor is the kid, because of you all. But that funny-go-lucky guy is the mask personality that has been trying to take over his, and they have been constantly fighting one another. So he literally pulled you out of the seal just to show us that he can do that? Yes, and to prove to you that he's an immortal who cannot die. And that is when all of them were shocked. And you know the funny thing? Who his sensei is? Orochimaru. He was also given a deal by the gods. And as for you, the righteous ones, nothing but hell and damnation. How do you like that, Minato? Huh? The one oh so called savior of all. One life for all. What a pity. Now it's one life saved and the others all destroyed because of you and your choices. I warned you, Jiraiya. What you will tell them will cost you a lot. Didn't I before being sealed? You. It was always you set this up. Why me? This is the problem with you humans, you see? You cannot seem to admit your own mistakes and deeds, always trying to put them up on the other ones around you. And that is the reason you are damned. And that is the reason why there is so much bloodshed in this world. And that is the reason why Kamiyami Shinigami has given up on all of you. Said Kyuubi with rage before disappearing and poofing away. As all of them were left shocked. Minato, what are we gonna do? That thing is corrupting our son. He's constantly... I think we should let that thing corrupt him. What do you mean, corrupt him? That thing seemed nice, and he was quite hilarious as well, to be honest, regarding the situation. Naruto being how he is, if he's able to change, maybe we can control him and turn him into something useful and good. No, what about me? I'm the child of prophecy, right? I can stop this. Maybe this is the test. Shut up, Mito! Said Tsunade. You're not a child of prophecy. It was a waste of time. Jeez. I said it, dear. Is that what you wanted to hear, kid? You're not special. Wake up. Wake up to reality. You're nothing more than a cheap, stinky ass bitch who has a pompous ass. Nothing else than that. You have been spoiled to the core, rotten by these idiots and assholes. I have been trying to tell them that stop, but they won't listen. As that is when Mito was the shocked as most because she always likes Tsunade the most and she was the one who was insulting her now. You know what? I don't need you. I'll train on my own. So be it. There's no point. We're all doomed anyway. You're giving up like that, Tsunade? Yes, Jiraiya, we cannot fight nature. We haven't won against that thing, but gods? You gotta be joking, right? Jiraiya turned serious. No, I'm not. You're serious. Oh my god, this idiot is serious. He really is gonna fight gods. Are you... Damn idiot. As that is when Gamabunta arrived there. Sorry, kid. You didn't hold your horses there, okay? Why? Your guys have my back, so I'll... No. We are their loyal servants. So, yeah. We're gonna have to lay you off, Jiraiya. And you as well, Mito. And not Minato. Because, well... The Elder Toad Sage is mad, since he was the one who was in full confidence that he will be the one to train the Child of Prophecy. When that didn't happen, the Child of Damnation didn't even was given to him, and instead it was given to Manda. So yeah, pretty much it's all over, and all you should just do is just wait for the old man to die. Or better yet, go to Tsunade and make his life more possible to live on, so that you can have as much time as you guys want. And that idea stung to their core and jolted them up as all of them dashed back towards Konoha, as Hiruzen's health, which was deteriorating, was now back on track as he was able to walk again, as Naruto was sitting outside on a tree outside of Konoha watching this, with ruins still glowing green all over his body. So they're using this tactic. But I'm gonna keep up with the promise. The old man, either due to his illness or old age, will die. But that is when the destruction began, not before it. Ah, what a party pooper! Listen, why are you being like this? You never have acted up. Why all of a sudden? I'm trying to cheer you up, if that's what you're asking. You're calm all of a sudden. What's going on? Well, kid, you passed the test. You remained true to your true self and goals, and henceforth passed my first and only test that was set up here. And that was to, well, corrupt you with my power and turn you into my own slave, so all you could do is rely on me. And now you have the full abilities of me, which are immortality and unspeakable power of the god of mischief, the Loki himself. As Naruto was shocked at what he could do now. And now, after that, we see Naruto some years later, as from the age of 5, he was now at the age of 15. 10 years have passed, and it has been 10 years since he destroyed Suna. And currently he was standing on above, more like floating above a burned down village as well, which was previously known as Iwagakure, as the people were all dead. As green flames were rising everywhere. Good, another one taken care of. Up next is Kumo then. Before he could go there, he was stopped and halted and surrounded by people with black cloaks and red clothes. Stop right there. We are the Akatsuki. Be gone. And in an instant all of them lit up in green flames and were burned to crisp. Y'all don't stand a chance against me. And I know you, their leader, is hearing my voice. Step out now. As original Obito arrived there, as did Zetsu. As for the real Nagato, he was caught in flames. You are to stop what you are doing. I must say I'm impressed at how far you have come, Naruto. But that is where you'll lose, unfortunately. I'm surprised that you're this much delusional in your own delusions, but then again, who am to stop? As in an instant, Naruto was, well, standing there and his head was cleaved off from his body. As we see Obito laughing as Naruto fell down, as his body was then again pierced again and again by Zetsu, as both of them then dragged his body and were extracting the Bija from within. and their goal was close to being completion. Until we see that Naruto was sitting in their own, hideout on a huge chair, as he was witnessing them just playing around in nothing with nothing more than air and fooling around. Pathetic. Burned to ashes. As they were burned to crisp, and that is when they realized that they were in a genjutsu that they could not even detect or could not even broke. Now, burn. As the whole Amegakure was then set aflames, and the village hidden in the rains was now covered with flames. Even with the rain that was continuously falling down, the flames did not die down, killing and burning everyone. These flames did take the soul away, as if one people was drifting asleep, only to those who were innocent and did not harm them. But those who were guilty and has done a crime, their souls burned, and it hurted to them like hell. Naruto was literally a walking fucking god amongst them, and he could do anything he wanted with the power of the god of Loki now. As now, the 3 villages gone, Naruto set his aim above Kumo and his surrounding villages. As he arrived there and walked in, people knowing his, physical appearance now, were now scared. What is the destroyer doing here? People of Kumo Gakure, as you know, I am the messenger of damnation, and today is your day for the damnation to be served. Those who have corrupted souls will be hurted, and it will burn them like hell, and they will be sent down to hell. But those who will not any suffer with these flames, they will fall asleep, and their souls will be drifted to the realm of happiness, heaven. May Kami Yami and Shinigami have mercy upon your souls. And with that, the flames were set apart, and many of the shinobis didn't feel a thing. Most of the populace didn't feel a thing. Only some of the council members did. Even their Kage did, as he stood there. Why am I? This makes you feel sleepy. Your soul is departing. Thank you. As many of the people said these words, as Naruto closed his eyes and shed tears, these people were innocent. But as the messenger of the damnation, I must do this. As after that, one by one, each and every village was in, until only Otogakure was left aside from Konoha, who was quite scared shitless now. They knew they couldn't do anything. If Naruto has destroyed these many villages, they couldn't be any more different as well. As Naruto, after currently destroying Mizu, has arrived there. So you finally arrived, my student. You look weak, sensei. Yes, my sins are washed away, Naruto. Use the flames so that it will hurt and wash away even faster. Alright, sensei. It'll hurt a bit. I know. I'm proud of you, Naruto. You have done something that I was not able to done, or could have done. And that is to save myself from the hatred within. This illness, this is a fair trade for me to achieve happiness. I wanted to Hento. I hope you can give that to me. Sure, sensei. I hope you find peace in the next realm, Naruto said, biting down on his cheek as hard as he could, because tears were welling up in his eyes before he did this. Since after Hiruzen, Orochimaru was the only one who was nice enough to him. Even though he had his own agenda, he was still nice enough to him to let him in his own domain and train him as well, keep him fed and clothed. And with the flames emerging, see you later, sensei. Yeah, kid. See you later. As Orochimaru felt a pain, only a little bit hissing pain before his soul departed, as everyone who was there left their souls as well, as Naruto just stood there. Finally, the time has come. As Naruto was now marching his death march towards Konoha. As finally he was standing at the gates, everyone was now surrounded there, as they were waiting for him. And not only that, his father and the people were now outside as well, wearing black robes. I see, so the old man did die today, huh? Meaning I fulfilled my promise. Yes, he's buried. I would like to see his grave before I begin. What makes you think we'll allow? Shut up, Orochimaru. Shut up, you maggot. You think that this is something that I enjoy? Personally, I did not enjoy killing most of the people. Many I did, same as I'm gonna do here. Enjoy. But these flames are the only thing that I can use to provide judgment. They will hurt those who have committed sins, they will not hurt those who are innocent. They will only feel like they are going to sleep and will be straightly sent off to heaven, while the rest of you will go down in hell for eternity. Do you think we'll allow that to happen? Try your best then. As Naruto walked past them, in an instant and was now standing in front of the new grave, where he saw a little kid there. Damn it. As Naruto put a hand on him as he fell asleep, and Naruto laid him next there. What did you do to him? His soul has departed, Asuma-san. He is now in heaven, as all of you will be. Flames of judgment, and with green flames emerging all of there, they burned down everything in their path. As Naruto was shocked to see that Konoha was the most corrupted land ever to exist, claiming to be the most peaceful one. It was quite hypocrite of them to think they were, as many screams filled the air as Naruto was witnessing only a few for instance, such as Sasuke Uchiha, as well as Mikoto Uchiha and Itachi Uchiha, Hinata Uzumaki, Hinata Yuga, and some of the other candidates. But as of the rest of them, they were dying with a lot of pain. And after that, we see that Naruto was the only one left as the three goddesses arrive. You know what time it is, Naruto? I know. It is time for you to have a reward. What? But I thought that my duty is ending, then I will... No. As a girl was created there. Her name is Shion. She was a priestess of horse from the demon country. She too has been given this prophecy, and she has turned into an angel who has been descended here, as you have been turned into an angel as well, Naruto. You'll be the Adam and Eve of this realm now. What? As Naruto blushed hard. Yes, and as for Kurama, he'll be coming with us, since all of the siblings of his has departed. As Kurama then bid his farewell to Naruto as both of them departed, as Naruto and Shion were the only one left there now. And sooner than later, after 10 more years, when they reached at the age of 25 each, they had kids who were going to grow up and continue on their generation, and this time around a peaceful one. This much Naruto was going to make sure, and so did Shion. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this story off, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you do, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off for the day. Peace.